Hey, yo, shalom. All praises to the Most High. Yehovah, Yehoshua. This is Sounds from YYBY. Yo, we know reason can be very difficult dealing with the rap, right? It can get very confusing if you do not take your time. You know, when you're rigging things up inside of it, and the back of this can get annoying, right? Okay, so now, so once you get to a point where you say, okay, I want to take something out, and then put it in a certain order, because you gotta remember the way the racks are. It's kind of like the same way like any other DAW where it's called a chain. So for example, like, you might have this plugin, then it run through 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 this one, then it run through that one, then the last one, blah, blah, blah. It's the limiter. So you have and we all know like it's a debate where they say what come first, the EQ or the compressor. Then some people would tell you like, hey, listen, you put the EQ. If you put the EQ first, and then you have to do this with the compressor. Then you put the compressor first, you have to do this with the EQ and blah, 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 blah. So it's different techniques that make things different sounds. So based on the order of your music, your plugins, it make things sound different, right? We know that. Okay. Now, what I want to get y'all to understand is this. And reason is funny because like, see the order of these plugins? If I just get this plugin right here, right, and I just slide this up here, this won't make this plugin be in the order right here. It'll still be rigged up as down here. So let's start at the top first, right quick, because I know this kind of screwed up in here. Let me see. Let me turn it around. Okay, so let me try to really do this. Okay, let's start. Okay. Right here, this is my multi-band limiter, right? As you see, this multi-band limiter is going to the stereo converter, right? The left and the right end going to the stereo converter, as you can see. Right here, this cord right here and this cord run right here, right? Okay, then also, and then, the converter is going right here. That's how you normally want it. And then on top of that, the next plugin, the equalizer, is connecting. The input is going right here to the multi-band master, and then such and such, the trigger all the way down. Now let's go. Let me see something right quick. I think this messed up down here. Okay, now peep this, right? Check this out. Now look at my maximizer. It's supposed to be the last plugin. Now if you look right here, it's rigged up all the way to the compressor. Just come on down. It's rigged up all the way to the compressor, the input, and then the output is going all the way to the combinator, the top combinator. So let's go down. Let's take that back. Did it connect back? Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I do this. Press Control Z. Did it connect back? Okay, connect back. All right, so the maximizer is going all the way up here to the combinator right here. When really the maximizer should be connected to the Audiomatic and then such and such. If you want it to be that order where it's like boom, 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 boom. Because like I said, I'm going to give you an example. Like if I get this maximizer and I move it right here, it would still be connected to what it's connected to. It's still be in no matter what order you move these in, they would still be in the order the way they connected is what I'm saying. And sometimes you don't want that, right? So how do you fix this problem? Right? How do you fix this problem? Because again, the key thing is that based on what the order is, you want to limit the work exactly the way it's supposed to work at the end of the music. It gets tricky. Like I did a lot of testing with this, and I'm telling you, it does matter, man. All right, so Now, okay, now this audiomatic is running to what is running to? What's this? The Spectrum. It's running to the Spectrum, John, right? Let's focus on this audiomatic. So it's running to the Spectrum. And then the input is running to the Scream 4, right? Because I know I put them in the wrong order and everything. Okay, so now check this. Let me do this the best way I can. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold shift, right? And I'm gonna grab this maximizer. No. Hold on. I'm gonna grab this maximizer. I'm gonna hold shift. I'm gonna just do like this and just bring it back. Now remember, it just, see, I'm gonna bring it back again. Hold up, because remember it was going to the compressor. So now I'm gonna just hold shift, then move it up because I wanted to stay right here. So now it's connected to the EQ, and the input right here is connected to the audiomatic like it's supposed to, right? Okay, so now let's get the audiomatic. Remember, the audiomatic was connected. Hold on, what was another one screwed up? I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, now I'm gonna do it this way. The Scream 4 is connected to the stereo imager, routing up, you know, which it should be. The input right here, right? And this is connected down here. But now watch when I do the shift, and I'm gonna drop the Scream 4 down here under the maximizer. Get the Scream 4, hold shift. Boom. So now the Scream 4 input is running to the maximizer. So now the Scream 4 is in the order where it's the last result. It's the last sound, and the last thing that's gonna touch anything, that's gonna affect anything. And the maximizer is running to the audiomatic, like it should. And this is running up there. Okay. All right, now the stereo imager, that's running to what? The input is running way up here to the multi-band compressor, right? Okay, so let's get this. Hold shift. I ain't gonna move it. I'm gonna just bring it back. Now watch this. It's connected to the EQ. And output is connected to the compressor. You get what I'm saying? So I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand is that just because you grab some, just move it right here, it's in that order, but it doesn't mean the routing is that order. Like how you do when you add your plugins and you want each plugin to affect something a certain way. You know, so you got to hold. So what I'm saying in short words, you got to hold shift and then you got to move it. So if you want this maximizer, like literally be the last result, you got to get this maximizer, hold shift, bring it down here, boom. And that's going to route that to where it's really the last one on the routing, you know, and you know, that's how you got to do that. And I hope if y'all don't understand, just let me know. Cause it was kind of confusing me for a minute, and I'm still wrapping my head around some of this stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, but this is a huge tip when instead of you doing like this, taking everything loose and then start routing everything yourself. You know, if you already got everything routed up, it's nothing wrong if you just want to take your whole, take all the plugins out and just start doing each one by one, taking your time. You know, you could do it that way too. But like sometimes you might put one in the wrong position. You're like, damn, you know what? I don't want the multi-band limiter or whatever the plugin to be in this, in this order now. I really want it to be down here, but I want it to be rigged up where it functioned in that order as I got it, and then that's when you use shift. Because sometimes as you do music, you start changing things. You change your style, you change your skills, you do different things when it comes to your plugins. you know, you get better and better. You find different ideas to better your music, to make your music faster. So this is the whole point of this right here, because when you're dealing with this rack, you don't have time to be sitting trying to, you know, and I love rigging things up. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. But some situations, you know, it just simple as plain. It's nothing like just getting this EQ. Because right now, what this EQ is running to, again, like to this. Because again, if I get it down, if I drag it down here just without holding shift, it's still gonna be rigged up to the same EQ. It's still right here. It's still rigged up to it. Right here. And this is going to that. If I bring it back, still the same way. Right here, still the same way. But if I hold that shift and bring it down here, boom. The EQ is running to the compressor, and this equalizer is running to the Audiomatic. Now, why it's running to the Audiomatic, I don't know. And that's why you have to get this together. You know, put it in order properly. Do not confuse yourself. So this will help a lot. This is YYBY. Peace.